This is the blueprint, the master layout plan. We'll build a whole empire with my own two hands. They try to copy lines, but they don't understand. You cannot replicate the vision of the man. The blueprint, the ink is deep and bright. Laying down foundation through the coldest night. I ain't following the steps, but they missing the light. All original design is staying in your sight. I started with a blank page, no lines, no guide, just a burning motivation locked up deep inside. They told me map it out, but there was nothing to trace, so I had to build the roads to even enter the race. I studied every giant, watched the way that they move, found the flaws in the system that they never improved. It takes precision when you're laying down the foundation. Every brick is a brick of pure determination. No shortcuts allowed, you gotta measure it twice. You gotta pay the heavy toll and never question the price. I pour the concrete while the cynics would laugh. No, they staring at the height of my skyscraper path. I drew the framework from the mud to the sky. A master architect who never needed a lie. The ink is permanent, the lines are perfectly straight. I designed my own path and bypassed the gate. This is the blueprint, the master layout band. Through the whole empire with my own two hands. They try to copy lines, but they don't understand. You cannot replicate the vision of the man. Yeah, the blueprint, the ink is deep and bright. Laying down foundation through the coldest night. Like they're following the steps, but they missing the light. The original design is staying in your sight. No, everybody wants to copy, want the secret design. They see the structure rising up and try to claim it as mine. But you can't duplicate the spirit or the sweat in the room. You can't inherit the harvest if you didn't see it bloom. I kept the schematics locked inside of my brain. Through the stress and the pressure, through the freezing cold rain. Want the penthouse view without climbing the stairs. They want the finished product without saying the prayer. Plotted every single detail down to the inch. When the pressure got heavy, I refused to venture. Blow the network of steel that no weapon can break. Corrected every single error and defensive mistake. Go ahead and take a picture, try to mirror the code. Bet you will never map the mileage on this rugged road. Oh, pattern is set, the generation is clear. I am the blueprint that they emulated fear. This is the blueprint, the master layout plan. Blew a whole empire with my own two hands. He try to copy lines, but they don't understand. You cannot replicate the vision of the man. You're the blueprint, the ink is deep and bright. Laying down foundation through the coldest night. While following the steps, but they missing the light. No original design is staying in your sight. If the final walkthrough shows the legacy's complete, I left a permanent impression on the concrete street. They're using my vocabulary, stealing my cadence, but they will never match the depth of this true patient. Blueprint isn't just for building up a facade, it's for surviving through the desert when the journey is hard. I gave the culture a direction and a brand new lease. Piece together the puzzle until I found my piece. No looking down from the top, up the structure that's wide. I see the followers attempting what I did inside. About imitation is a limit that will eventually fade, while the original design is permanently made. The ink is dried on the paper, the structure will stand. A timeless monument created by my own two hands. Don't take notes on the master class, I just put down the blueprint is finished, go and hand me the crayons. This is the blueprint, the master layout plan. Put the whole empire with my own two hands. They try to copy lines, but they don't understand. You cannot replicate the vision of the man.